bandits stormed a branch of Christ Apostolic Church in the Eruku community of Kwara State on Tuesday evening, killing 3 worshippers and abducting the pastor, along with several congregants during a live-streamed service. The horrifying attack, which occurred around 6 p.m., was captured on video showing the congregation scampering for safety as sporadic gunshots rang out around the church premises. Let's take a look. In that video, we saw more than 5 armed bandits ransack the church, carting away belongings before kidnapping the pastor and worshippers. A witness told reporters that 3 people died immediately as the gunmen opened fire on the gathered congregation. Community leaders revealed that Eruku has been under banditry attacks for 3 weeks, with distress calls to authorities yielding to no results. The Kwara State Police Command has confirmed injuries to 3 persons, including a vigilante, but the full number of those abducted remains unclear. This comes barely 48 hours after bandits raided the government girls' comprehensive secondary school in Kebbi State, abducting 25 schoolgirls. 2 of them have escaped, while we have also learned of a Catholic priest who was abducted in Kaduna State. Dr. Abati, I'm sure you saw that video. It was quite terrifying to watch. When I saw it, I thought it was an old video. I did not even realize that it happened just yesterday, amid this conversation and the crisis that we have in our hands.
Well, this is a sad reconfirmation of the fact that there is insecurity in Nigeria and that the Nigerian state has continued to fail in dealing with the problem, whether they use the phrase kinetic or non-kinetic. The fact that at this time there have been increased attacks on Christian establishments and Christian figures would seem to be also a reinforcement of the argument by persons who insist that there is Christian persecution in Nigeria. Whether this is orchestrated or not will be a matter for the intelligence authorities to find out. The attack in Kwara on the CAC Apostolic Church is reminiscent of the attack years back in December in Owo. And now we have been told that years after, those bandits have now been attacked. Then you hear that a Catholic priest was killed in Kaduna. Riley Moore, even if he's wrong, says that 25 Christian students have been, abducted, and the teacher, the vice principal in the school killed. So it feels into this grand narrative. But one thing that we cannot run away from is that the state is not living up to its responsibilities. Look at that. That's a church there. There was even an elderly woman who was scampering for safety. This kind of thing, when it is seen by the international community, it reinforces the narrative. So the question to ask is that the intelligence agencies say they are responding, the security agencies say they are responding, but they are losing the battle, in this regard. Because if this kind of images go out, this kind of narrative will be reinforced, and then the Nigerian government will be holding the wrong end of the stick. And I said that the Americans are ahead, whatever the long-term objective may be. They've moved from traditional diplomacy to modern diplomacy. And that's why you have a Nicki Minaj talking, a former Canadian MP, a Miss Gambari, who is spewing anti-Gambari rhetoric on UK television. That's how the game is played. Right. So that was why I was saying, where are our other non-governmental actors or, non-state actors, civil society groups who can help the Nigerian government at the level of diplomacy. But whatever it is, we all agree that we have problems here with security. Nobody is safe. And a state cannot be failing, and then it will fold its arms and say, oh, we are looking for help. People come and help us. What are you yourself doing? Domestic policy drives foreign policy.
Speaking about security and what has been done so far, there's been a 2019 video showing General Officer commanding the 7th Division, Major General Abdulmalik Bulama Biu, advocating for Boko Haram fighters to lay down their arms during an interview in Maiduguri that is now making the rounds on social media. The general, during the interview, urged the militants that they could advance in society and even could one day become president of Nigeria. Let's take a look.
For everyone, you need to come on board. Boko Haram should lay their arms unconditionally and be accepted in the community. Opportunities are out there for them. They can be rehabilitated. An ex-Boko Haram stands having laid his arms and comes back, turns his way away from his negativity. He stands to be a president of this country. He stands to aspire to any position in this country. Why is he wasting his time when he cannot even deliver? We will do that. But we have appealed to them, including their detractors, their collaborators, to see reason to, as fast as possible, quickly drop their arms so that we can once again reoccupy our peaceful position.
So these are the fundamental issues that we have in our security forces. We have this rehabilitation program, and we're appealing and treating these bandits with kid gloves, saying that he could even become a president. And look at what we are seeing. We even have...
Are they not holding government position in other areas? Are they not taking picture of government officials? Are there not some states that they say...
There some local government chairman former Boko Haram.
We have those videos. We have this. We even have a horrifying clip circulating on social media showing the moment the now late Brigadier General Musa Uba was executed by the Islamic State West Africa Province ISWAP after they ambushed his convoy in Borno last Friday.
This is heartbreaking. Now, statements like what the previous video says is what emboldens terrorists and bandits to carry out their activities, even with an audacity and brazenness. That some of them do it and come into the community and be making laws and giving directions and be giving conditions as to whether or not they were preached. When the Nigerian, it's a failed state. When the Nigerian army, the Nigerian government should be hard on them and neutralize it. They are causing terror, mayhem. They are ensuring that people are not able to live in their communities. We have Nigerians who are IDPs for many years in their own country, displaced persons in their own country, and we are there to appealing to them when we should talk tough and deal with the menace once and for all.